Tell us who you are and what you're grinding for.
I'm Uncle YG, Jersey City. I'm grinding to be remembered. That's it. Grinding to be legendary.
Okay.
Simple as that.
How'd you come up with the name Uncle YG? Where did Uncle YG come from?
Well, first it was the YG was short for Young Jizzle.
Okay.
Like my older brother named me that like back in the day. I used to call myself Godzilla, so that's where the G that's where the G came from.
Okay.
So Young Jizzle turned into YG, and then it was just like the Jizzle Izzle thing is just like Uncle YG just sounded.
It just stuck.
Yeah, then when I had my niece do my tag, she said, "Oh, how you do that, Uncle YG?" So I made it make sense to just make that my official name.
All right. So it went from Jizzle to
Yeah,
YG.
yeah. People still call me Jizzle though. That's
Right.
my name, but
Right.
as far as stage name and shit.
Right. Who inspired you into becoming a producer? When did you fall in love with music?
I gotta say Kanye.
Okay.
Yeah, Kanye West. Yeah, Kanye West. Like during like the blueprint time. So
Okay.
we're gonna get that. But yeah, during the blueprint time or whatever, and just Beats Perry. I used to hear like music and the beat. I used to fall in love with the beats. Basically, the beats used to grab me and grab my attention, especially sample beats.
Right.
Beats that sampled like soul shit. So that would make me go and find the sample just to like shit be dope.
Where'd you find that love? Like at what age did you find that love?
Oh, I gotta say I was 10 when the blueprint came out.
Right.
But it wasn't, I didn't tell myself, oh, I'm gonna start making beats. I just took an interest into just listening to just knowing who produced what and knowing what sample came from where. So it started from that until my cousin Diamond, they had Fruity Loops or whatever. We used to play on it when I was like 11, 12, but we used to just type on it to make it say what you wanted to say. We used to do all type of silly shit. But yeah, I was 11 and then 11, 12. And it wasn't until I turned 15, I ain't meet him, but I knew him already. His name, Prince P, whatever.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what he go by right now because he produced and
he from Jersey City?
Yeah, he's from Jersey City.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, me, him, and my boy Steph, we just was in my crib one day and he already knew how to export the beats. I never knew how to bounce them out or export the beats. So once he showed me that made me like take that a little more serious, even though I was still on like the lowest level possible.
Right.
But he just he showed me that, oh, all right, because I had the demo version, Fruity Loops demo, Fruity Loops 7 demo. So yeah, from that point, we sampled this Luther Vandross. His version of Got Me Going in Circles.
Okay.
Yeah, we did that one. And that was like the first like real beat I made and bounced out. And from there, that was 2007. From there, I went back.
All right. How do you know when you got a hit on your hands? Like how you know when you finish a beat, you know, like, yo, this is it?
I wouldn't really call it hits because I don't really like to hit search and shit like that. I feel like people watered that down.
Okay.
But me knowing like what's a banger or like a dope ass beat or what could potentially become a hard ass song or just something dope. I feel it. I usually feel it. I might start humming to myself a couple flows or whatever. But that just speaks to if I'm a producer and I'm doing that, I know an artist is gonna rock with it.
How you know what artist to give your beat to? Like how do you shop around? Like do you create the beat with the intentions of the person that you want to rap or sing over it, or do someone come to you like, yo, I want you to produce a beat for me? Like, what you got?
People, it happens both ways sometimes. People come and be like, yo, I want you to, but I don't be trying to sound like, you know, stuck in my ways or nothing, but like the way I make beats, the way I go about even making a beat, I don't usually have like someone in mind or anything in mind. Gotcha. I usually vibe out. Like I sample heavy, so I actually vibe out to the song and I listen to the song or whatever, and then I start thinking about how I could flip it. Right. Once I start thinking about how I could flip it, like as far as like the tempo, then I might think of different artists. But I usually don't try to like. I'm not the producer that is just trying to get their beats placed anywhere.
Right.
Like I know artists like Big Crimmy, Damn Girl, and artists that's close to me that could,
Right. That's around you that you know what they
yeah,
could do. So
yeah,
you know whatever you come up
exactly.
with, they gonna knock
And
it out the park.
and then they gonna carry it to the point that is gonna have people like, yo, who made that beat?
Right.
Because I kind of did both ways where I kind of did beats for people that was like a little ahead, more ahead at the time,
Okay.
and it wasn't really beneficial because you gotta think artists for real, they not trying to pay producers,
Right.
and to me it's not all about the money when you know we both could benefit off
from
it. But when you're not even giving producer credit and you're not even, what's the point?
Right.
So that's a part of the reason why I made my tag for real.
Right.
So it's like regardless if someone gives me the credit, you're gonna hear that. You're gonna know whenever you hear that. Yeah.
Like kind of like a Beethoven and
exactly.
you know.
But,
okay.
People kept trying to get me to make a tag, but always was like, nah, I'm not, because I don't like forced shit.
Right.
But when that happened, it was natural. I had my niece down in the studio with me at the time.
Right.
I had it in the garage, and I just let her record and just let her, feel me? She was probably like 7 or 8 at the time. It's crazy.
So about that, where did you start producing your beats at? Like, where was your home base when you was producing beats?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. When I first started, like, I was producing for my brother. He rapped HBK.
Okay.
Him, Hitch. They was over at Sky High. But I was a kid still. I wasn't thinking about it. Yeah, and my beats wasn't that fire. I probably slipped 1 or 2 in there and I was like, all right.
Right.
Gotta, you know, but what you asked me again? My bad.
I said, where did you start?
Oh, I boom.
Yeah, where did it all start?
My bad. Nah, yeah. Shit, we was living on Harrison, top floor. I remember I had a computer, like the regular desktop computer that my parents got for the house.
Right.
I just turned it into mine, and the shit had one speaker.
I remember those little speakers.
And yeah, right. The shit's that plug, like the shit's from school, yeah. I know. And from there, I think that's kind of where I developed my ear for it, like through those conditions, like through shit was real. I had to go listen to it and tweak it. Shit was crazy.
That made your struggle that much better though.
Yeah,
because it tuned your ear to like to tweak it to perfection. Yeah, because you know it was kind of distorted because the technology at that time was downgraded, and now that you got something that you can hear it crystal clear through, I know it comes out exactly how you wanted it.
Definitely.
So Designer Boys, who came up with Designer Boys, man?
Ultimately, it was really a collective, but as far as like that first spark of Designer Boys, it was Snow, Harley, Rockstar Harlem, my boy Sos, Crimmy, and Finesse and Hero. Okay. It was them. Like I said, I was making beats for my brother and them. Right. But I always had ties. Me and Sos go back 20 years. Okay. Me and Harley go back 20 years. Right. Like basically all of us. Yeah. So one day Sos hit me up like, yo, you still making beats? So I'm like, yeah, So they had a studio up in the Heights or whatever. With Snow Hero, Crimmy, and all of them would go up there. And one day I came through there. It's when I first met Hero. Okay. It's when I really got acquainted with Crimmy because me and Crimmy, like, we not day one, but we A1. Like me and Crimmy got 10 in, but like I would always see him before that. We went to Lincoln. Right. But we just never, it's crazy. Him and Finesse, they God brothers. So it's like, wow. It's crazy. So if I don't go back 20 years with somebody, like who I go back 20 years with, go back 20 years with somebody. Right. So but yeah, that's why I first got acquainted with Crimmy. Like we all kind of hit it off, like from right there, whatever. And so yeah, Snow. The name Designer Boys was like, I would credit like Snow and Harley and like that too. And whoever was there, I wasn't there. That's the most interesting part about. So you wasn't there. I wasn't there from the first day. Okay. I was probably, I want to say like probably like a couple months. But what I will say it's just how everything play into how
They
everything
come
play into
together.
one another.
Right.
So like you got Harley. Harley made it's Harley idea for the logo. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I forgot who made up the handshake, but it was like all this like it was
Got a
all
handshake too? I ain't know
yeah,
that.
like it started like this. Like we used to lock
Lock it in.
the middle finger. 'Cause that was for FSC. We was fuck shit crew before that. Like me
Right.
and Harley running around. So we used to lock the finger. But then Krem was like, let's make the D and the B with the because this D and B. That's basically what these are, the Ferragamo.
Right.
So let's make the D and the B, let's make them connect. We're gonna smack the D and the B, and then we're gonna lock the
Okay.
the middle finger. And we've been doing that shit ever since. But
That's dope.
yeah, the name and stuff like that, and the just the vibe, I would give that to Snow, Harley, and them. And then when I came in, I think I just, Snow got locked up like right when I came in before I officially even produced the beat for niggas
Right.
for real.
What year was that? Do you remember?
2013.
2013. That's
Yeah.
when DB formed, and
Yeah.
then you came a part of it. So were they looking for their Dr. Dre, or they already
It
had
wasn't.
somebody?
You know what it is I don't even think they knew exactly like what they was looking for. It's just like, yo, we make beats. They didn't know a team was about to be formulated. Like,
So
what
was
happened?
it was initially supposed to be a rap group, or was it just some like fashionable thing?
Yeah. At the time, from my standpoint, you know what I'm saying. At the time, it was more so, everybody like FSC.
Right.
We wasn't a music group. We just was like, fuck it. We was young.
Fly
like,
niggas.
Yeah, fuck shit crew. We didn't rap or nothing. So I think Designer Boy was kind of the same thing. Like I was just the Waves 2013.
Okay.
Designer niggas was
getting the design stuff.
Yeah. So I think when I came in, I think I made us take like the music a little more serious as far as purpose.
Okay.
Things like that. Like actually putting out albums and somebody that don't rap that's going to keep everybody together and shit like that. And
that's dope.
Yeah.
So you was the Dr. Dre. You just ain't know it.
Where some people try to call me like the RZA of that. And,
I feel like
and after I watched they show on Hulu, I'm like, oh shit, because it was people from everywhere.
Everywhere, right.
But one thing I don't want to take the credit for, like I didn't go like, yo, let's find these artists.
Right.
We're gonna go to the woods, we're gonna go to the courts, we're gonna go here, Nah, it just played out like that.
Let's talk about that. Like that. How did bringing people from different neighborhoods or different hoods together to make this collaboratory thing and take over the city?
Like I just said, we ain't even know that was gonna happen.
Right.
Like all I know
knew
is
y'all was from different areas when y'all initially made when they initially made that first hookup.
Well, I think what kind of made it easier is because the whole Designer Boys, like everybody that was a part of it, it didn't all happen at one time.
Okay.
So it's like the first wave of Designer Boys, that's before Grease. Like I was there before Grease.
Okay.
And Barlow, you get what I'm saying? But Grease and Barlow came like they came before our first project dropped.
Okay.
And they was on it, but Barlow was probably on like he wasn't on that many songs because he was kind of new.
Okay.
And Grease was on like 1 or 2 songs too, maybe. The Chirac freestyle got us to be like, oh, I agree, he can spit. Cause I remember at one point, yeah, because I remember at one point we was like, yo, that's it. We ain't. Right. This before Grease and Barlow's, we like, yo, that's it. We ain't no more. Cause we had niggas that wasn't. Go look at our first album cover, bro. You got, and niggas is the bros to this day, but you got like 3, including myself. Mm. It's like probably like 3 or 4 people in there that don't rap on the cover.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? That's just how we was carrying it though.
So
That's just
all in the videos, like Suge said.
I was definitely on the videos, bro. Listen, man.
You gotta get your credit somehow, right?
No, it's not even that though. I think that added to what we was doing. I think that enhanced everything because I think that made people because I feel like everybody had like a different favorite member, like real shit, myself included, and I don't rap. Harley. Right. I think that's fly. Like niggas don't even rap and you somebody favorite out the group.
Right.
So I think that was dope about it.
So do you compare your group to like a Wu-Tang Clan? Like looking at the biopic for the Wu-Tang Clan, do you Do you feel like that? That's how Designer Boys
I
was?
mean, I draw inspiration from it, but at the same time, like being in a group is not easy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them dudes was in a group for years,
Right.
like years.
It was just different personalities.
But you know, definitely, especially when the series came out, I drew inspiration from that, and I definitely seen the similarities of what they was doing and how we was carrying it. Another thing I was saying, what made it easier with us is like the core, whoever locked in from us, like
Right.
we know we good. Like, your man's good. Like if you bringing him around, it don't matter what part of the city he from.
Got you.
We know he good because he with you and we good. So everybody just, I ain't gonna lie, in the beginning, man, it was a little rocky at first. Like,
I was about to say that was different. It was amazing to see, knowing people was from different hoods and
yeah,
different areas of the city. It's a small city, but
it's really more so controlling the people around the people. You know, the people that might be really from the hood and like,
right.
But
It's
me,
the
I don't.
outside people too.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Outside people.
Right.
But the outside people at that time, they seen how powerful it was, and they just fell in line in a
Right.
sense. You get what I'm saying?
Y'all
But
took over the city.
yeah, man.
So how long was that? How long was that run for? From 2013 to when?
Um,
Cause y'all was still in.
2013, 14, 15, and like 16, it was like that little stretch. It was up,
Right.
and Finesse went to jail. Finesse got locked up. That kind of I think that kind of
Set y'all back.
yeah, in a sense. But one thing that was just always so dope, and still to this day, like why I just feel like the shit is always gonna be alive and thrive because like niggas never quit. You know what I'm saying? Crimmy never quit. I never quit.
Right.
Harley never quit. Nobody quit. Even if niggas leveled up and went on and graduated to different chapters in life.
Right.
But Designer Boys is
Still around.
very well, very alive. We all branching off and we got Krim with Ooh Wee and all the shit he doing. That's keeping this shit is tatted on him.
Right.
It's
forever.
Everybody who really pushing this shit is tatted on him.
Right.
So can't really go nowhere.
Who from the city would you like to work with that you haven't worked with yet?
That I haven't worked with?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I think I worked with everybody.
Yeah.
I think I worked with everybody at some point. Some people we probably should double back on. But no cap, I think like
everybody that's doing something.
Yeah, whoever you ever heard was like one of the hottest in Jersey City, I definitely
did a beat for him.
Did some with them. Even rest in peace Zazie before he passed, but it never dropped.
Oh, okay.
But I remember I got the FaceTime, they was doing the beat.
Right.
But it's just like, damn, that's crazy. Wow. So yeah, like everybody.
Fresh, I had interviewed Fresh, and Fresh was like, he wants to do a collab with people in the city, as far as because he do clothes and all that stuff. Would y'all ever collab with like other known groups in the city to do like a collaboratory thing?
Who? Designer Boys?
Designer Boys.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like Designer Boys, the group thing right now, as far as, cause who is it? Who rap like now? I will say maybe like when Snow come home and how niggas feeling, but like we had that talk as far as like, yo, we never broke up.
Right.
We just had that talk like, yo, everybody,
you on break right
push,
now.
not even break, but just push. Everybody do what they can, do their thing, and bring it back to the table. And honestly, like the shit is kind of working out like that.
Okay.
Because everybody's still getting that traction. Everybody in the rooms, everybody rubbing shoulders where they need to rub shoulders at. And still grinding. Like I got B-Set, I got artists now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
So do you have your own label now? Like,
I wouldn't call it a label. It's more so like management and artist development.
Okay.
Like that. I'm really just trying to
branch out.
Pass through. No, I'm trying to be the pass through.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I put in work for this shit, and people respect my ear and opinion with it. So,
who would you compare yourself to with as a producer in the game?
Um, I mean, like I said, Kanye motivated. He inspired
He
me to
inspired you,
sample,
yeah.
so he opened that door. But I wouldn't say I sample like him, or I don't make beats like I don't make beats like Kanye.
Right.
Um, just off sound wise, I mean, Harley be telling me like my beats remind him of Harry Fraud,
Okay.
but I don't know the way my confidence set up. Like
Better than.
it's not even that. It's just different. It's Uncle YG.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I respect the thing about producing is like every producer, I feel like we all grab and take little shit from here and there and make it your own.
Right.
But I feel like every producer, every real producer, they have something about their beats that's gonna let you know that, oh nah, he made that.
Man.
And me personally, I don't know what it is about mine, but when people tell me like, oh no, I just knew that was your beat. And
gonna make you smile.
right, it's like, oh wow, yeah, that's aside from the tag, you know what I mean?
Right. Who would you work with, like, that's out there, the famous people? Like, who would you love to work with? Besides Kanye, I know he inspired you. Besides
Kanye probably done up right now. They probably
nah, man. Kanye's still gonna be making music though.
Yeah,
He's still making music.
I ain't gonna lie. I really want to work with. I want to work with G Herbo.
Okay.
I think him over my beats would be like I should be fire.
Do you feel like you created Jersey sound?
Me?
Like,
I can't take
in your
credit
own.
for that.
No, not for in your own way. Like you represent Jersey City. Like I feel like when I listen to y'all music, I feel like you tapped into that Jersey City vibe of what's going on in the city, and you express it through how you produce your beats. Like, do you feel like you captured the sound for Jersey City?
I have before.
Okay.
I have before, and it's a certain type of beat that I make that people fuck with. Like you listen to my project Bread and Butter, it's probably like it's a few tracks on it. The Bread and Butter track, Bring That Feeling Back. That you know what I'm saying?
Right,
like Bring That Feeling Back. I named it that for. I'm lying. I named it that after Barlow Line. It just made sense. You know what I'm saying? But beats like that, the Doo-Wop Challenge beat.
Okay.
Beats like that is where I would say like I'm from Jersey City, so that shit is gonna come out. But I definitely can't take credit of because I don't really Jersey City sound to me like it's really like the mixtape sound,
right?
That type vibe. Niggas like Jugs, Wiley, and forgive me if I forget, but those forefathers, those pioneers of the mix. The mix and shit. Right. Jersey City's a mix.
Right.
Mix cities. Everybody asks me, yo, you never mix, you never DJ? Nah. Right. I never did it.
Would you incorporate that into your sound when you start when you produce beats? Like the mixes like doing a mix as a beat. That
never was my thing.
Okay.
I never I respect Jersey City culture, like, and it's the most like non-positive you'll hear me talk about it. Like I wasn't a fan of that type shit. I never liked mixes and stuff. Wow. But I definitely was in tune. I knew what was going on and I respect it. Right. I don't expect everybody to like, you don't have to like what I'm doing. But as long as you respect the grind and don't disrespect it, it's cool.
If you wasn't doing this, what would you be doing?
Yo, that's a good question. I'll probably be in hella trouble, bro.
So you feel like music and producing saved your life?
Yeah, it saved me from not necessarily saying like I was going to be out here being like a menace and all this shit. I did have like, I ain't gonna lie, I had like a demon stint in like 2002, 2003 when 50 came out. I was like really like, not for real, really carrying a gun outside.
Yeah, you are, man.
Bulletproof vest too. It was a cop. What? We stole this shit. We took it out of his house. But yeah, we was outside like that.
Wow.
But I think if I wasn't doing this, I'd probably have a lot more idle time. And that should just lead to like
doing something you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, because there's been times where I wasn't busy. I might have been somewhere, somebody start shooting or something. It's like it could have been
you.
Yeah, and it's been times out the last 10 years, bro. Like just doing music. Especially when I was on Oak in the garage, bro. Like we'll be locked in working for hours or 2-3 hours. We'll come out, go to the store, lift up the garage. we see sirens and shit. Somebody just got shot. Somebody just got killed.
Right.
So it's like that. I always told myself like, damn, that's crazy. Like this shit is
Could've
really.
been.
This is a safe haven. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? From the bullshit.
That's crazy. How do you keep your artists in line from stepping back out there in the streets? You know, how do you know inspire them to be in that safe haven space all the time?
Well, I mean,
Because it's
Crimmy's
really
not my artist,
okay.
but as a brother, I talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you just remind him of the mission we on. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, we got big and great things to do.
Right.
I thought that's what you was.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. Go hand in hand. So he's considered a street rapper.
I mean, I wouldn't call him a backpack rapper. I wouldn't call him a backpack rapper.
Would you work with a backpack rapper?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Bro, it was this artist, Jugman XR. I was working with him too. He's dope. I don't know what kind of artist to call him. He's just a dope artist. He do some conscious stuff. He got some drill type stuff.
Right.
You know.
All right, well, what you working on? Tell us what you're working on, man.
Bro, I got hella music, man. I gotta just yeah, I got hella music, bro. People asking for a project. I'm thinking about it, but I want to make sure that shit is right. You know, I'm pushing Damn Girl still. You know, she got new music on the way, new visuals and shows and all that.
And she's your artist?
Yeah, she's my artist. I manage her and stuff.
All right.
So it's like politicking, doing things on you know, on that behalf. But it's all dope, though. I'd rather be busy, bro, because when I'm not busy, I just feel like I don't got a purpose.
Right.
But and I'm working on this studio, man.
Right.
Trying to get
studio we in right
Thank you, man. I'm trying to get this right, and you know.
All right. Your boy Crimmy.
Yeah, Crimmy. Yeah.
Crimmy. Yeah. So you know what he got going on.
Crim on fire right now, man. Crim is doing his thing. Me and Crim, man, we got a dope relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like anything he need as far as music, he call me, text me, whatever, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? I need a verse for one of my artists. I go, Crimmy, I need no questions asked, he gonna pull up.
Right.
Same if he need a beat for him or whoever at the time, you know. So that's just, but we've been locked in like that since, because we can't, like, we traveled together. We came up and grew together in this shit. That's why I would never like, yo, that's my artist. But if I'm talking to somebody where I feel like I can help him out and I gotta be that at that second, like, yeah, I'm just to help bro and vice versa. He go like, yo, this is my producer. Whoever new we meet, whoever we go, yo, it's my producer, da-da-da-da. How about what?
Like rub shoulders with people that's out there in the big names. Yeah.
But I'm not that type of person, like, to where, like, yo, I've been around or I've worked with, you know what I'm saying? I want it to where
they know you.
They already know, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
your work speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Right.
But I'm definitely tapped in.
All right, man. I appreciate your time,
man. I appreciate you,
this
bro.
is all love, man.
Definitely.
I really appreciate this.
For sure.
I feel like people needed to hear that behind the story of DB and how it was created.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I came to talk to the man that behind the beats.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate
Hopefully we continue to do this, man.
Definitely, man.
All right.
We ready.